to another episode of UBN, that's Unfiltered Black Noise. And today you are here with Adana, moi, and
your girl Shani,
and your boy Corey.
And today we're going to get into the topic of, what's the topic today?
Pressure bust pipe.
The pressure to be okay.
The pressure to be okay.
Okay, we're going to get into that a little bit. And then as I always say, please make sure you guys leave a comment and let us know what you guys feel after our video. That being said, let's get into the video.
Worries in the dance. Worries tonight.
What's the first question?
Okay, first question is, when was the last time you said, I'm fine, but weren't?
Today.
Really?
Today. Almost every day.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But why?
Because I'm not fine, but that's just me. It's my personality. I'm not going to wear my struggles or my depression on my shoulder, you know? And I think it's how I was raised too. I think because my family, I see my aunts and my mom wear a smile, and I know what they're facing, like the real struggles, you know? And I guess I just go into that lifestyle. I think most Jamaicans are like that too.
You cover up your problems with the I'm fines and the okays.
Yeah.
But that's not healthy.
It's not.
It's not healthy.
So what do you do to, like, when you're not fine, to move on?
Well, I'm a loner. You know, I will like be okay just wrapped up in a sheet with my thoughts. I'll turn the TV on for background noise because I don't want to hear dead silence, and sometimes I want to hear dead silence. Even when I'm driving, you know, like sometimes I'll think about my life or where my life is right now or where it should be, and it's not there, especially based on my age.
I can feel that.
You know what I mean?
I can feel that.
And I'll drive in dead silence because I just want to hear my thoughts.
Right.
You know? So, I don't know if it happens to you guys, but sometimes I'm driving, I'm so in my thoughts, and like I'm in Brampton, look, me reach at airport, and I'm like, when the fuck me reach here? So, like, how do I get here?
Yeah.
Why am I still alive?
Yeah,
That's
because you're
crazy.
just so deep
That
in your
far,
thoughts.
like,
Yeah.
you have to make it out of the Mississippi.
Like, when you know, I don't know, it never happened to you though?
It
It
does.
happened to me, but not that far where I get to. From Brampton to Mississippi.
No, okay, well, I mean,
Life is life in
I might exaggerate a little bit, but you know what I'm saying.
But you reach a certain point, you're just
Yeah.
like, oh damn, like I've just been thinking that whole time, like it's just going through your head. You're
Right.
not even realizing that, hey, I'm stopping and I'm going through these red light traffics, stopping and I'm going through these stop signs.
Yeah,
I get
I'll
it.
zone out. You
I
know,
get it.
I'll be even at work.
No, for sure.
You know, sometimes supervisor talk. You guys. That's
You
why
zone out.
I like how sociable I am. I'm easy to make friends. You know, so when I go to work, sometimes work is my therapy. So people like, oh, Shani, you live at work. Why you always at work? But especially if you live alone in a country, it's not your country. You migrated and you live alone. I will go to work just to get the stress, the depression from me not being around my family and stuff. You know, I'll create my own family,
Right.
you know, with friends. And I'll go to work and I'll have that, like, that's my therapy. I'll use it as therapy.
Yeah.
You know, but again, not everybody can do that.
Right.
You know, that's why we have people who end it all because not everyone knows how to deal with their depression.
No, for sure. Or they don't have no one to talk to.
Yeah, that's why I thank God how I was raised.
Right.
And this is why I'm also against gentle parenting, because I think gentle parenting is the reason why we'll have like a high rate of suicide and stuff like that, because some
Really?
people just don't know how to deal with when it gets tough, because they're always used to someone being there or sheltering them,
Yeah.
you know. And trust me, life is gonna get tough, and you have to learn. You have to learn how to be an adult. You know, and then you have people who are even in their mid-30s, but because they were so sheltered, them girls sheltered, they don't know when
What to do.
and you can tell at work with some of the leads there at work.
Yeah.
They don't know how to problem solve. They always want
Right.
help.
You're depending
Need
on
help.
someone
They
else.
always, exactly. They always want help. They always want, you can know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When was the last time you? Oh, that's funny. Honestly, for me, the last time I was okay, but I didn't feel okay was a couple weeks ago. It was a couple weeks ago because, like, as you said, going to work does take your mind off of it. But then, low key, when I come back to like my reality, I'm just like, boy, I know I have to think about the bills that I have to pay. I have to think about that car payment that I missed that I now have to pay. Look back again and see, okay, now double payment this, double payment that. So it was a couple weeks ago, and I'm telling you, I'm just like, yeah, I'm fine. But low-key, life is kicking me in the back of my head, and I'm just like, bro, like, there's really nothing that I can really do about it, but just keep pushing and keep going. Because then if I stop and I think about all the problems, and I think about all the bills that I have to pay, and I think about, oh, where am I going to find this? Where am I going to find that? Then I'm literally going to be in my not okayness, and then the depression is going to kick in. And then I'm just gonna not, because there was a time where I really just don't want to go outside. Even my friends, they're asking me like, do you always just want to stay inside? Yeah, because I don't feel like, I don't want to be around people when I'm in that space.
You don't want to project all of that, sadness, depressedness onto others.
I would rather deal with my stuff. Even my sisters, they're like, you guys, you can talk to us. I'm like, I know you guys are there. I know I can talk to you guys. But in this moment, in this time, my body and my mind is not allowing me to talk. Yeah, like I'd rather sit in it and have to deal with it and deal with the pressure, and then come to you guys and be like, hey, low key, a week ago I was in my feels, and this is how I was feeling. After I come out of it, then that's when I feel like I need to have that conversation, because I don't want to say something to you that I'm gonna regret. And that's the thing that was for me. But yes, we're definitely going out there and seeing the people at your friends or whatever, people at work. It takes your mind off of it a lot.
Yeah, it's not really all the jobs, because some jobs do cause the depression.
No, for sure.
Not saying our jobs are perfect, but they're full of stress.
No facts, but it's the fact that, especially at this work, I'm by myself, right? And then I'm dealing with the flights that I have to deal with. So I'm really not thinking about nothing. I'm thinking about, okay, I need to take this flight out. I need to pack this
so you're busy.
Yes.
The mind is busy. It's not sitting down in a lonely place.
Right. And then when I'm dealing with the work stress, it's like, Lord, no.
Work stress.
Work stress. Yeah, I deal with the work stress. So then work stress is on my mind instead of my home stress, my bill stress, my this stress. Because I'm thinking about the work stress. What about you, though?
Me, the last time I would say probably a few months ago, not gonna lie, not just now, like probably like, I would say like February coming down, like a couple months. But the way how I deal with mine was, I smoke a lot around them times. Them times I was smoking a lot, I'm not gonna lie, I was smoking so heavy, to the point where I had to like stop for like a month, because I was smoking too much. So that's how I deal with my problems. Like, coming to work for me wouldn't help. Like,
you don't like people.
I don't like people. It wasn't helping me at all. Like, it wasn't helping, because like coming there was like, okay, I get to work, I get triggered off. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't want to be there. I just want to smoke, chill, and sleep. That's it. That's what I did. For the whole time, I was just smoking, chilling, and sleep.
But do you think sometimes how we deal with our situations or life, the struggles, do you think it has a lot to do with how we were raised, or the lifestyle that we were raised in?
100%.
Because for mine is like, I was raised a certain way where it's like, okay, I was getting love from my grandma, and I was running away from that. So, sorry, that's a
True word.
I was running away from that, so it's like, for me, it's like, I wasn't raised with love. So, I don't know how to give love or certain shit. So, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you get in a certain situation that you're not going to know how to, you know what I'm saying? So it definitely, it depends on how you're raised, you're going to deal with a situation that you're in.
A little side note too, it also projects in your relationship.
It affects you bad.
Yeah, it projects in the relationship too. Because some guys, sometimes you date some people and you realize you're showing them love and you're doing everything you want, but they're just not receiving it. And you feel like you're doing something wrong. That's a side note, guys. We're not going to really dwell on that, but it does. It does.
You know what it is, you know what time it is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what time it is.
We just got to learn from it still, you know? That's all.
But some people don't want to learn. Again.
But some people takes a while to learn though. Some people, they realize maybe when it's a little bit too late.
Some people act tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, if you're not used to something, like me, I've been on this year for what? December's gonna make 31 years. I'm not used to a certain type of relationship or a certain type of way of someone to treat me. I'm gonna be afraid to like give into that shit because at the end of the day, I've been here for 31 years. I've never seen this side of no one before. Like, you get what I'm saying? So for me to just give in, knowing that okay, yeah, you're giving me unconditional love, well, I've never received before. Like I've never received this shit before.
Does it scare you?
Of course, that shit's scary because at the end of the day, no, you're gonna open up your heart to this person. Who knows what's gonna happen? Who knows if she's playing a game with you or not? Who knows if boom when you go like okay yeah she's here open up her heart to you and then boom as soon as you're ready to open up your heart and you realize okay this person's not playing you, that's when she decided okay you know what, she's gone. Even though she and then the worst part about that also you can be there in that relationship with that person and for the time that you're there you will open up your heart, right? And she get fed up at this moment and then boom, as soon as you're ready to open your heart, she decided, okay, done. You don't want to go in a relationship again after that shit.
You hear that, guys? Ladies, the guys are fragile.
Nah, it's not saying fragile.
Ladies, the guys are fragile.
It's not saying fragile, just
handle with care.
Hurry.
Yo, it's just to stay cold, man. Stay cold.
Wiry.
Stay
fragile.
cold. Stay cold. Don't listen to them, eh?
Don't kill me. Next question.
Women are wicked.
Get out of here. Why is it hard to open up sometimes?
Just like I said just now.
No, but I feel for me sometimes when I want to open up, I feel I don't want to get judged.
Yeah.
Like it's the judgment.
How are you gonna get judged? Like, what are you gonna open up to get judged about? Like,
say for example, if I open up about how I'm feeling or whatever, like I don't want someone to be like, I don't want it to feel like, oh, what you're worried about is nothing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That's a problem.
Like it's nothing. Like it doesn't mean anything. Like yeah, I understand it doesn't mean anything to you, but to me, opening up to people sometimes, I feel like I'm a little bit like, okay, I need to test the waters before I fully open up myself to you.
Well, what are you open up to the person about? Like you don't have to give
anything.
Exactly.
Honestly, it's anything. So say for example, what can I use for an example?
Well, I
don't want to use man.
I have an example for you.
Like about your past or something?
It's not even like that. So example, like for example, you're 31, right? And you're depressed over the fact that I should own a house right now.
Right.
But it's your thing. That's one of your achievements, right? I'm just saying, it's one of your achievements, right? But it depresses you because some people set goals for themselves. And when they see they're reaching a certain age or there's a certain time of the year and they don't accomplish anything, it can be a burden on them.
Right.
Right? And that's their burden and that's their stress. But some people be like, oh, you're young, you got so many years in front of you, you can do this, you can do that. But she's saying that it's a burden to me because I feel like I'm failing because I'm not accomplishing anything.
Right.
But that doesn't mean it's nothing because you don't see that something. But it's my thing to bear. So is either you're gonna be empathetic or sympathetic about it, you know, or try and motivate me more.
Right. But to help me go through it.
Some people don't.
I feel like it's mostly older people that's gonna look at you and be like, oh, you have so much time for it.
It's not even older people.
It's not older people.
Younger people that actually
100%, because then the younger people are gonna be looking at, okay, well you're 31, like you should have already figured it out.
For me personally,
right?
You should
honestly, all the younger people that I'm around, I'm not even gonna cap to you. No, I'm not talking about like when I said older. When I said older, I mean like people like grandmas and shit. I'm not talking about like.
Yeah, but here's the thing: you're not friends with grandma.
No, I mean like like my grandma, she would be like, oh, you have so much time and shit, like like you're talking to them, but like younger people, like even younger kids, like 21 or whatever, they want to get shit done in life. They're most likely getting shit done right now at their age. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like them, no.
So if I explain my situation as she was saying,
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like
if I tell a 21-year-old or a 22-year-old like, oh yeah, I'm worried about where I'm at in life, they're gonna look at you like, well, you're old, like you should have already figured that out, or you should already have a plan. But it's like, yeah, I have a plan, but the plan that I had, it just didn't work out how it was supposed to work out.
When we were young,
but they can't understand that because you're in a different age group than me.
Yeah, but I can say we all can agree that when we were young, 16 to 20, we all think by 30 we would have married, have kids, and have a house and driving, right?
Personally, I'm not married, but yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm not on cat, but personally, not married yet.
But I'm just saying, everyone thinks that at 30 they're gonna have a lot of shit in life, right?
Or in a serious
And then,
relationship.
when you reach your mid-20s, now you realize, yeah, I forgot to say when you did younger, you were thinking like that because life. You know, and when you become an adult and as you age and as you get older, you realize that it's not that easy. Right now, everyone is crying, oh, I didn't want to become an adult. When I was younger, I wanted to be one, but I didn't know it was this tough. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Some people are complaining, oh, why did my mom even had me? Like, I didn't ask to be here. You know what I mean? But we should be grateful we're here. But when pressure lick you, you cuss your parents, listen. You should have planned me better. I don't have me at all.
Why didn't you tell me about this? You didn't tell me about this. I didn't sign up for this.
Life is life.
Life is life.
And it's like where they're at in their life, they're looking to you to help them in their situation.
But you know what I realized? Even today, this morning I was in my car smoking, right? And I was just there thinking, I'm like, yo, we're at a good spot in life, you know? We're just ungrateful sometimes.
Of course.
For sure.
Yo, we're really, because like, when you look at it, we have somewhere to stay, we have a house, we have a car, we can get up and do whatever we want.
I've been told.
A lot of people a lot of people wish to be where we're at right now. Like, a lot of people like want to be right here.
100%.
I'm like, holy. And I'm here still killing myself thinking about, oh,
I know.
I need to get millions of dollars.
I was at a point.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let me tell you a story. I was at a point in my life where I was really down earlier this year, between February to April. Like, I was on the edge. I don't even want to think about it because it was that, like, I was that low. And I had some friends at the time that keep reminding me of my accomplishment. And I personally think I didn't accomplish anything. But when they remind me of what I accomplished and what people out there is trying to get what I have, that would literally die to be in my position.
It's crazy.
It actually gave me a wake-up call to be grateful.
The accomplishment that you're making, you feel like those are minor.
Yeah,
those are minor because you accomplished them, so you want to get bigger things done.
Or even it's just not the bigger goal that you set for yourself to accomplish, but realistically you've already accomplished
something that you have set for yourself. At one point you have set a goal to accomplish this car, to get a place for yourself or whatever it is.
My aunt always told me, she will tell me, you know, the Bible say, you know, you should give thanks for small mercies, count your blessings and be grateful as the day progresses. That's what keep you going. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes when the pressure of life hits you, you don't remember say you have a roof over your head. You don't remember that you're even laying in a bed when some people's laying on the ground. You don't remember because you're thinking so far ahead. And that's again when you set goals for yourself, you know, and you're stuck because you can't complete level 3. And you really should have been at level 6. Whatever you set for yourself.
Yeah, you started going crazy.
Yeah, you explode.
It's true. But that leads into the next question that I'm going to ask. Do you feel pressure to always be the strong one?
Yeah.
I can't. I'm going to say yes, but I can't really say yes because I was never, in my family, I was never really like the strong one. Because I was the baby.
See,
so that's the difference. I know, but I have to speak from the people that are in my shoes.
I'm the oldest one.
I'm speaking from people in my shoes that are like, that really have people that are being the strong ones for them. Until now that I grow up and I realize now I have a child. So now I have to be the strong one. So now I can understand what they were going through when I was younger, and I'm like, oh, whatever. Now I'm just like, well, damn, y'all can have the strength. I don't want it.
I feel in my own way when I'm facing my struggles, I feel like God give me extra strength because He be testing me. I feel like I'm getting tested every day, and I feel like it was unfair because I see other people progressing, like with and that's wrong because we don't know what people go through, but we do it. All of us are guilty.
Sure.
Most of us are guilty of it. You know, we see other people out there progressing and we're like, why they're getting it easy and it has to be so hard for me, you know.
But sometimes, we don't see the work that they're putting in.
We're not seeing it, you know.
Because like us right now that's doing this, no one knows the work that we're putting in.
No one knows the stress, no one, you know what I mean?
No facts. The time.
No one knows how far we have to drive to get here. No one knows what's going on. Like no one knows. Like so.
Sure.
Yeah, and it also too, what I would say, like living here in another country, like living in Canada, most of us our families are back home in Jamaica. Some Jamaicans, most of them have a thing saying, oh, once you live abroad overseas, you're good.
Better roads.
You know, the road pave out of gold.
It is true.
Money grow up on trees.
It is true.
The food in the supermarket free.
It is true.
You know, but then
you can actually go there and pick up grapes.
Yeah.
And eat it for free.
Take free.
It is true.
Until when a Jamaican, I love it.
No,
when
it
a
is
Jamaican migrates and go to another country, it doesn't have to be Canada, America, England, wherever.
No, I prefer Canada because it's cold 9 months out of the year. I prefer the year. Russia.
But I'm just saying, you know, and then not everybody is built for
the cold.
The stamina will find really put you through. If I have stamina, you know.
Yeah, that's why some man put them back to your account.
That's another thing. But as I say, not everyone, because some people have the mentality. When you're in Jamaica, if you, like me and you were raised in Jamaica, I mean she left early, but it's another story. But, like me and you grew up in Jamaica. Some people you can go home every day and you still live. And you're not for work.
You don't even know that you're in the struggle.
In Jamaica,
yeah, enough people don't know that. Everybody have a 9 to. Not everyone has a 9 to 5.
Honestly,
you can still live.
Honestly, I left Jamaica when I was 15, and I'm gonna be real with you. I was in Jamaica. Yeah, I wasn't listening or nothing, but I'm not going cap. I did not know when I was in Jamaica. I did not know what I was gonna do. I did not know if I was gonna have a job or nothing. I'm not gonna lie. The moment I came to Canada and I felt the cold, I said, "Oh Jesus, you gotta find a job."
You know,
I swear.
Not everybody's built to work because a lot of us here overseas are doing 2, 3, 4 jobs, right? A lot of them, I know a lot of people who come here and go back home because the mentality they have to live here,
they don't have it.
They don't have it.
They don't have it.
They don't have it.
It's not easy to.
That's why I always hear never see a man with them things are bad minded for it because the things that he do for that, you probably can't do it.
Facts.
You can't do it. I would not do it. Would not. So you know, yeah, that's another thing too that causes pressure. And struggles.
Terrible.
It's a power right there, guys. Again.
So kill me. The next question is, what does emotional honesty look like for you?
What's emotional honesty?
That's a good question.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Where's Sanaya to explain this?
Emotional honesty. I guess when you're emotional.
Are you honest
about it? Yeah. So you're you're honest about your emotions.
Yeah.
Is that a better way to put it?
I hope we're
like someone
what she's saying,
like,
right?
Someone probably say like, how are you feeling today? You'd be like, good, but you're devastated.
Right.
You're down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, that for me.
That's what I'm assuming, guys. Correct me from wrong.
Yeah,
emotional honesty. It depends on who I'm talking.
It's a good question though. But
it depends.
Depends on who I'm talking to. Because if I don't really care about you, you're not gonna know what I'm going through. So I won't really come and tell you the honest truth.